In the past, I've made a couple of attempts at circumnavigating the restricted zones of Lorville for getting vehicles inside or for getting a ship closer to the city itself, and well, these attempts have never really been successful. At the city gates, vehicles just explode if entry is attempted. But lately we've been on a bit of an adventuring streak, much like old times. And during one such recent adventure, we'd end up figuring out how to completely circumvent the no-fly zones over cities. And we'd make a really fun group expedition within Lorville. We'll see all of that coming up, but it all started with attempts to get onto the top of Hurston Tower. My optimistic idea initially was to try and scale the tower somehow from the bottom, but as there is no way to access it that we know of yet, landing on it seemed like the best we might accomplish. God, you look so tiny, like...
I would usually land up right at the front. Either on this bit back.
And Stick was ready to try our first proposed method, flying into the restricted zone and killing ship power before the autopilot can escort you back out again.
I'm going to get down low enough to trip autopilot, and then I'm going to kill my thrust. Okay, here we go. Got autopilot. Turn off my engines. Oh, nope.
The ship exploded, but we were already thinking up ideas. If someone was flying your ship, could you jump out the back? That's the question, maybe.
Probably. No, definitely. Somebody would have time to get out the back.
I need to set my spawn before we try this because the view from up here, wow, like the view of the Hurston sky. I mean, it's smoggy as shit.
The air's so much cleaner up here.
How close do you think you got, I guess in meters, like ballpark, before you killed your engine?
When I first killed my engines, it was probably too far to fall. However, when I was falling, there is a point, I want to say there will be a point where you can safely just jump out the back, stand on the building while you're falling before the armistice zone kills.
Cyrus would try to drop me onto the roof using the same method of killing power. But the autopilot was a nuisance while moving to a suitable position.
Like, try to see where it turns me away when I'm going a bit faster downward, and then like maybe jump out at that point.
Okay.
It does feel pretty high. But you do have a period of time once you're down.
Okay. For science! Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead.
I'm dead as well. The ship blew up.
The ship blew up. I do feel like it took longer to run down the ramp than I anticipated. Cyrus, okay, so you're going to try and jump out this time. Next, I would try to drop Cyrus on the lower part of the roof, but as I attempted to fly over, autopilot grabbed me too. Oh. Okay. Power's off. Okay, jump. Oh. That happened so quickly.
Huh, yeah, like the second you said jump, I'm like, okay, let's go.
It was looking like a kill box was in use on the roof of Hurston Tower, preventing anyone getting too close. So it was back to investigating the legs of the tower.
That's an idea.
Oh. Okay.
Turn away.
Okay, put a little extrusion there, right? On this leg.
Yeah, the corner offices where the ring.
That's a hell of a corner office.
But here, autopilot was also in effect, and so we decided to take a break and get a view of Lorville's business district in the left leg of the tower.
Left and right, there are things to the right of the statue you can see up and behind.
We couldn't see the business district platforms from here, so moved back to some of the nearby rooftops for a better vantage. But once again, the no-fly zone impeded our maneuvering. So we'd go for a hard landing on the rooftop below by shutting off the power to the ship, just like we'd attempted on Hurston Tower. Did you fall over?
Counts.
That sounded like you fell over.
Yeah, I fell over. I fell out of the ship, actually. This looked so weird.
Yeah, some of the rooftops and stuff have, like, the geometry for walking is below the, like, visual surface. Yeah, you can see the platforms and everything.
You can. And I'm not sure which platform.
In the other direction, the train lines head to L19 metro station, and we could see the hospital building clearly, but my adventuring would get the better of me as I soon got too close to the edge. Ooh.
No.
The next part I will have to explain as I wasn't recording for it. Cyrus was initially going to jump off the roof as well, but instead decided to jump back in the ship and let the autopilot just lift him back out of the restricted zone. But when he fired up the ship, the autopilot did not take over. He was in the restricted zone, but able to fly freely. This needed more investigating. Come pick me up. They still need to add an elevator to the rooftop of the hospital. Cyrus, you possibly may have, I mean, who knows, you may have found the way to get under the restricted zone. And when attempting to repair, we'd get another clue as to what happened. We should probably repair the ship before we do that again, just because it had quite a hard landing.
It wouldn't let me do it, probably because it's yours.
Okay. We'll try that again then. Ooh, what the hell?
Repair.
I don't know why the ship
Autopilot is engaged. No, look up. Glance up, Katie.
What the hell?
Oh, what the hell?
I can't exactly move. I can kill power.
It's C.
Kill power. No, it wasn't cruise control. It was the autopilot. Look up there. The override is engaged.
Oh.
He broke the autopilot system. We might have to jump out of this thing because it ain't moving.
We would die.
Will we?
So you were the pilot when you landed on top of that building, and that was when well, I guess you never really tripped the autopilot. Well, maybe you did trip the autopilot. You just cut thrust. But then Cyrus technically never tripped the autopilot. So when he got in your ship, it might have been okay for him to fly through the no-fly zone because he never.
Cyrus, try jumping in the pilot seat. See if you can. Imagine if this works and we can just fly a ship down into the business district. Any luck?
It fell to the ground.
It's like, yeah, you trigger the condition for the autopilot, and that's almost like it feels like it's bound to you as a character, not your ship. Now another character gets in the ship who never triggered it, but you're already past the point of no return, and it's like, oh, you can fly here.
So we set out to test it, specifically that if a player triggers the restricted area autopilot but hands the ship over to another pilot once power is off, the second pilot can fly in the restricted zone without losing control. It would be another rooftop drop for our Avenger Titan.
The extra freedom to fly around is the right choice.
Okay.
Okay, so far so good. Let's change places!
We want to try and get in the business district.
Yeah, try and get in the business district because that would just be so funny.
Because that would be down. Further into the zone.
If this does work, you can go to the business district, but then if you stay close enough to the leg, you can basically hug it, ride it all the way up.
Well, it's not stopping him.
So far, so good.
It's not stopping me.
Can't stop, won't stop. We're going to the business district.
In
style.
Ooh.
Oh no! Hey, but that's cool. There's a kill box you found, cool, but you defeated the autopilot at least.
The business district has a kill box, but maybe the other leg didn't. Could this be our ticket to climbing it after all? Yeah, fly us over to the other leg, Cyrus. It could be another kill zone, you never know, but I'll see if I can get out onto it.
There's no reason for there to be a kill zone there, though.
There's plenty of reason for one to be here, for sure.
People like pad ramming the fucking business district. People need to do shit there. Like that's.
They need to do their business there. It's a business district.
Yeah. Centrally located.
It's not a ramming district.
Yeah. This isn't Port Ellison.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
There is a kill zone.
Kill another kill box at the other leg for no reason. That's very strange.
Tonk.
Cool.
I wonder how much damage we're doing to the ship every time we do that.
The ship? What about the poor building that you're crushing repeatedly? Structurally speaking, you weren't built for this kind of punishment.
You can't claim the building.
Does the insurance claim work on individual buildings?
It seemed Hurston Tower was still beyond our reach, but there are many other places to explore inside the no-fly zone, and heading to Leavsden Square was next. at that, it's a train.
I'm having to just watch your screen.
If you come stand behind me, you'll be able to see what's going on. There are two spots you could reasonably get a ship down into Lorville itself. One is the outside section of the L19 Residences, but both Cyrus and Stuck were eager to go see Leavsden Square, so we'd be heading there first. Is that it?
Yeah,
That is
there
it,
should
isn't
be a
it?
pad down
I can
there.
see the sign, yeah.
Should I open up the back ramp and see if I can
Jeez,
pop
this
out
looks
of
so
the hospital?
this looks so different from this angle.
Yeah.
It looks so much smaller.
But hey, you're
Can't believe we're doing this though. Like,
and you wanted to land on the roof to get out of the hospital. Please, just go to the front door.
there we go.
Or right on the pad below.
Or should
Like
I?
that.
Or should I hop out?
Hive. If this was raised in Lorville.
Now we could set foot on a part of Lorville we'd never set foot on before. Look at that! Oh my god! I mean, it's not much, but
I mean, there's not much to it. It's just a pad.
no.
It's a pad in the hole.
But what a pad!
It represents scientific discovery.
Cyrus wanted to jump out of the hospital, and I was happy to oblige.
Oh, perfectly framed with the sign.
But as I made my way to leave, another oddity. I'm trying to get. Oh, what the hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no! No, don't tell me. Did it?
Was that what I think it is?
It is auto-lighting you. Not
I guess I live here.
Oh, you're stuck in there.
So we were now under the lower limit of the restricted zone, trapped in Leavsden Square.
So there's also the possibility that you've exited the no-fly zone because they didn't intend for one to be here, and then you're entering it again, and that's the illusion. So it's like you've exited the no-fly zone. So it's like, you're flying around normally, so to speak.
Cyrus, do you want to try it first? Do you want to give it a go as pilot?
Let's see now. Oh, whoa, what the hell?
Oh.
Oh, no.
At least we're outside the hospital.
It's a short trip.
It literally just started throwing me around. The autopilot engaged.
I'm not gonna lie, ship doesn't look great, but seeing as we were stuck in here, Stick had an idea.
Fly. So since the autopilot's a problem, how far down can you
the
go?
pit?
Yeah, just take it slow. Go down to the mists below.
The bottomless mist pit.
Side Lorville you don't normally see. Okay, maybe you can't go down too far.
And the decision was made to brute force our way out with pure speed.
Max speed boost up.
Let me try, I was about to say, let me try and like get lined up here. And then
Lost your way out.
just fucking max.
The ship is in perfect condition for this as well.
Oh yeah.
For this maneuver.
It's painted red on the inside, so it's gonna be faster.
Look at that. Damn.
Now, but which way are we gonna go?
We can fly around now.
We should probably
But I think
repair. You're right though, Stick. I think
I think we proved it.
I think that there was a lower limit to the restricted zone and we went through it. I think that's what happened, like you said.
But hey, we didn't die this time.
No, we didn't.
Oh, look, this broke ass motherfucker.
After repairs, we were heading back, but this time to the residences.
But even being from this perspective, it always blows my mind, like, speaking of perspective. When you're there and looking at the waste pipe on foot, like, your perception of the whole landscape is crazy because they look huge and all that. From here, it's like, where are they even?
Yeah.
You have to find them. Look how tiny these pipes are.
Yeah.
You have to fucking hunt for them.
Land on the platform below even. That's amazing. Ah.
Hello, residents of L19.
That's a landing, right?
Kinda, yeah, good enough.
The actual L19 deck is very limited on space for a ship, and so we initially set out to check out the loading dock below. But then Cyrus would spot a message from another player nearby.
Oh, there's the autopilot, yeah.
There we go. What in the world is flying that Avenger?
What, sorry?
Oh, some Dem Stackers Alpha 01, so what in the world is flying that Avenger?
Yes, that is a player for sure, yeah.
Yep.
After a little fiddling about, I was able to land in a position we could lower the ramp. There he is.
People running around now. I'll greet our guests.
And I'd send a quick message to the other players nearby that they could board at their own risk. The autopilot would once again be a threat to the ship. This might be a bumpy ride as we take off because we're technically in a restricted zone and it's going to try and force us to turn back around. Get it off the ground. And punch it. Override. No!
Oh, like, where do you think you're going? Holy shit, it's going fast!
The override, my god.
Your comment around vengeance was apt.
They clearly you can see that was a precarious situation.
Yeah, it's like you invited this upon yourself. Like,
Yeah, the ship is here in the first place. That's like, oh boy, that can't be good. And then it's like, I'm gonna get on board that.
yeah, we put this ship here, and no one made you get onto it.
Oh, look at that, we're racing another train.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And now they went up in the other way.
We won. So we'd head to one of the perimeter gates to pick up some ground vehicles, and it gave us a chance to talk about the gates themselves. And I would love if there was missions where you had to you were attacking the gates and the workers were escaping and you were trying to help workers get out by killing the guards at the gates, you know? That'd be so cool.
When they were creating Lorville, they said they always wanted alternate means to enter the city.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Every time if you try and drive it through the door there, it just explodes basically, yeah. Tried with a few different vehicles and...
Oh. Well, yeah, it's just go around the door.
Just hang the ship over, facing this way, right? Yes, steady. Okay, go ahead and drive off the ramp.
I'm sure I don't hit any people because.
Damn, look at that. So this is what it looked like from the other angle. Okay.
It's a very inviting ship.
Let's go for a drive. By defeating the no-fly zone, we'd finally gotten a PTV into Lorville itself. Well, isn't that tight? It stays quite wide. Okay. Take a right as well here.
Castle.
Yeah. Joyriding, you know?
Yeah, I was tempted to run into him, but I'm like...
We were heading for Leavsden station. We may not be able to fly a ship to the business district, but now maybe we could drive there instead.
Where can I take their stuff?
Can we get into the station is the question.
Oh,
That's very tight. Oh no, you know what? I don't think so, because even if we can get over that thing...
So here's the thing, we might have to try and go to the spaceport and then go to the business district. The barriers at Leavsden station were a little too narrow, and it was possible that the barriers at the metro station were wider. So en route to the metro station, I take a shortcut through the hospital. My frame rate always takes a big hit in this hospital.
Right, these are very narrow.
Ooh, yeah, look at those. It's only one gate. Maybe we can, maybe we can force science our way through. God, it's just like, what are you doing?
It's like, can you get it up on its side already?
I'm like trying to like push from behind.
Oh, there's a player there.
Hello?
Oh, okay, that guy's dead.
He just knocked
He's dead.
down. And he got back up again.
Yeah, he's fine.
He forgave me.
He's fine.
It ain't gonna go in. Ooh. And this time the guard was not as forgiving. I was in no position to make a fast getaway though.
Okay, now park on him.
Yeah, now run him over. Now run him over.
This is the world's worst escape.
Oh, they're all reacting now.
We'd been defeated by the train station barriers and the guards were hostile to me, but when things calmed down, C West would join us. It was so much fun just driving a PTV around because, it's just really weird and novel and...
Yeah. Just shits and giggles is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
TV.
Here, we're trying to get through here, but they're just too narrow.
The goal was to get the Hoverquad, or the goal was to get the PTV to the business district, and then intentionally run over the Hurston elites.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Like, here's our revenge. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going the right way.
going the right
You're going the right way.
Yeah.
So, we were heading out to test again, and yes, you saw correctly, that is a Hercules we are travelling in. Another vehicle pickup. This time, it was all about the Hoverquad, with everybody bringing one along, and West also bringing something much bigger. Got the appropriate camouflage as well.
Unintentional.
So far, we'd only tested getting to the restricted zone with the Avenger Titan, so we figured why not jump up to the other end of the size scale. Look how small the hole is to get down into that part. But our usual rooftop would also seem much smaller in this ship. And drifting in the wind would cause a few problems. There may be
And it's off.
Oh, we're gonna miss. We're gonna miss.
we're
Power on, power on, power on, power on.
Yeah, my engine's on.
We kind of went off to one side of it there, yeah, off to the left.
Yeah, the winds are really powerful. Feel like good?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're drifting slightly, so I'm gonna
Okay,
just
go for it.
Oh, we're drifting
that
back now too.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think.
Okay, yep, we're good.
Ooh, Engines on, engines on.
Doesn't sound like we're okay.
Off.
Oh, what a hit. Oh, we lost something. But
The tail. Oh no.
It's like forcing us. Oh wait.
Okay, we're good.
okay,
We're good.
We're stuck.
There.
switch quickly, Cyrus, before we have some sort of accident.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. But on this attempt, the autopilot was not fooled. Oh wait, autopilot is on. Autopilot is on. I'm not sure why. I tried to drop the ship immediately, which admittedly was risky compared to the carefully lined up drops we'd been attempting. But luckily, it worked out. Okay, well...
That pillar is through the ship.
Yeah, it's
But
terrifying.
hey, we're not...
Oh wait,
We're not
no,
falling.
That one was no collision.
Killed power this time, so we might be able to get West in here to fly it now.
I'm coming.
And then I figured out why the trick had not worked for me. It might be because I sat in the co-pilot seat. That it didn't work for me.
Oh yeah.
For this trick to work, we found out the replacement pilot must not have been operating another station in the ship. West had just been in the back, so when he took over, everything worked fine. We were once again heading for the L19 observation platform, but this time we need a much more careful approach. You are good to fly into there, Yam.
I'm gonna go ahead and open doors.
I need to warn you about something very quickly before you fly in. When we get to that balcony, we are inside the restricted zone. So once you're
You
in,
cannot escape anymore.
we can't back out because then the autopilot will force you back towards it. And just a heads up, frame rate is going to get choppy for this next segment.
Forward ramp.
Yeah, both ramps are actually down right now. If you want to pull up the back one.
ramps.
The rear ramp only. Rear ramp only. Well, what the hell? The front ramp. Can you open and close exterior?
Yeah, I'm doing it
What's wrong?
now. So, will I be able to descend at all? Or no?
You'll be able to descend, yeah. You'll be able to make small adjustments when you're there, but like you won't be able to back up, that's all.
I think I'm...
I wish I was on that balcony watching you come in.
Good work, good work. There were lamp posts, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
You
there
guys
are.
get up first.
Okay.
You guys get up first. I'll try to get the building out if I can. But I don't want to move. It's...
I'm like wigging out on the railing.
It could also be that like these can't fly on this kind of platform. Ooh. Cyrus had gotten stuck on an obstacle by moving too slowly, and Lab Lever had exploded by moving too quickly. I'm okay, I think. Oh.
Make it.
Oh, I think you're stuck on something is the problem. So we had 2 of the 4 hoverquads successfully dropped. But as we'll soon see, getting this one onto the platform was a bit of a miracle, as hoverquads behave very strangely here. By the stairs, you cannot see. I can't seem to push forward.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it repels you.
What if you like lower the?
Okay, I'm lowering down. The lower you go, the more it repels you. My God.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This might be me exploding now. Contact with the floor causes this, a very jittery continuous collision. Ooh, ooh.
Let's see here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get back on the fucking herd.
This is the state Cyrus Hoverquad was stuck in right now.
Alright, we're gonna try to turn it around.
So you get this kind of like repulsion feel. My hoverquad was soon stuck just like Cyrus, but West was returning in the Nova tank.
To try to ramp them.
Okay. Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Cyrus.
Oh my God. Our hoverquads are fucked, but the tank could make it.
There's no danger of me getting run into by the tank.
Look at the mess we've made. There really isn't any way for a tank to go on this platform, nor even the space for it to freely maneuver unencumbered. So attempting to push a guard off the edge was the best we could come up with.
It's kind of a tight fit.
Oh.
Oh,
Security would soon respond, though perhaps not entirely fairly.
I don't know if I can.
Ooh.
Oh, he's shooting.
Oh,
Why did he shoot me?
oh no! Oh my god!
What did I do? All I did was walk up and look at him. It's a few feet away. It doesn't.
And the Tonk would soon follow. How did you end up exploding there?
My turret went through the sign. I was trying to nudge myself.
Okay.
I guess I did that.
I mean, at least the burning tank kind of fits in Lorville, I suppose.
I mean, yeah.
Cyrus, you being shot at again.
Are they shooting at Cyrus? No, they're shooting at my tank.
But when I took Cyrus Hoverquad again, to my surprise, it was free. Oh, I'm on it, okay. Oh.
Welcome.
And it's free, and I'm probably about to die. No? I'm gonna make one more attempt, I think, at trying to break through the repulsion field over here. Oh, wait. Ooh, the repulsion field's gone. What the hell? Yeah, I'm through. I do not know why.
Maybe because it's not your hoverquad? That's my only guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe because we changed vehicles again. Oh, there's the repulsion there. If you jump on now, and see if you can get it through the train station. And progress here would be forward, but strange.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now I'm getting shot at. This is. I'm trying for now. Yeah, I don't think it likes trying to go through that door right there. Oh, here.
Let's try it.
Engine systems enabled.
Yeah.
We're through that barrier, okay.
Oh, we're just gonna keep switching seats. Switching with people.
Yes. We're almost at the station now, my God. Now we come to the moment of truth. Can we get over the barriers? Through the barriers? Maybe we can just go through them, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, it's tight. Okay.
Oh, it's kind of wide.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go higher and try and go through above them.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Going up.
Coming down. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay.
Oh, wait, are you good? Alright, good.
Going.
Up and
I'm on the train. I'm on the train. Oh,
oh, wait, are you good? Oh my fucking god!
I'm on the train.
We're
We
doing.
have the Hoverquad on the train!
Yeah.
Oh my god! We're making history. The balcony stick.
who's this dude, do you think?
I don't know. Some dude. He tried to get on my hoverquad.
I would say he might probably try to get on that one if we get off.
Well, hopefully we won't hit any more barriers. Getting off, though, would lead to unusual results.
Can you kill other players with it?
Oh no, this is gonna be bad. It's stuck here.
Oh, that's
Oh no.
Okay, let's go first person again. At least try and get it off the train.
Oh, door shut.
Okay, well at least we didn't get cut in half, right?
I mean, you're like halfway through
Okay,
the ground.
killing power, getting off. Ooh, oh, okay, I didn't go through the floor. Oh,
Oh, we lost it.
well, I mean, we got further with this one than any other attempt.
That was a really good attempt. I think with another one we could probably make it a lot smoother.
I think the tricks are, we bring 3 hoverquads. We get, every time we hit one of those barriers like that, we each switch hoverquads. We don't use a Hercules because that was challenging.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
No, you're
hello.
like
Hoverquad's back.
But the hoverquad just couldn't let me go. Oh god.
Fucking John.
Oh, well that's it just knocks me off the knocks me out of the train. But we learned a lot over the course of these runs, and so we decided to make one last expedition with 6 vehicles, with the goal of reaching the business district. We were taking PTVs for their stability and a Power Nox for their forward thrust against the repulsion fields.
I'll confirm whoever is taking over can't have been sitting in a seat at all.
Yes.
That noise scared the shit out of me.
The Hercules has been unwieldy while dropping off the vehicles. The Valkyrie here seems to be the perfect size to hover close and get the vehicles out.
Wind is pushing me like crazy. Okay, you know what?
And the jump to the platform wouldn't be perfectly smooth for the PTVs.
Gotta
Okay.
fight this wind.
Okay, I am off and I'm not upright. Oh, good work. I'm gonna need a nudge if you can.
Move quicker than that. Are you caught in the box?
Oh, we got another one that needs to be.
oh, force field.
I'm putting power back on. There we go. I'm up.
I had to boost off the stairs to get up.
There you go. Jeez.
I've
so few frames.
We were pushing on to the metro station. Everyone had become very familiar with the route by now, and the Nox were doing very well and making ground ahead. Convoy of vehicles moving through.
Driving through the city streets.
I mean, the Nox is already doing so much better than the Hoverquad.
Yeah, they're not being stopped by like the force fields like the Hoverquad was. At the station gates, there was a hold-up as the first PTV arrived. There's traffic right there.
Get
Oh.
Good, okay.
Oh.
But these gates are nothing a little teamwork can't fix.
Let me get out of your way, Sarah.
Yeah, look at that. Yes, okay. Okay,
Hey.
there we go. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, Cyrus. She was just knock me through now. You need to just force it in. That's it. Keep driving into it. There we go.
Yeah.
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 This method isn't entirely without pitfalls, though.
I'm like sideways.
The Nox did pretty well, though.
Oh my god, look at that. It could be nudged through now. I'm sure it could be nudged through. It's so close, so close. One more nudge, I think, should do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go.
You want to do the PTVs first? I think they're a lot lower risk.
Yeah. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna run in and go to the right.
Good, okay. I think we should probably go one vehicle at a time, just because getting them out is the hard part. Like, I would just stay straight by the door.
It'll be fine.
Soon, it was my turn to board.
Go ahead.
I'm on.
Did,
This is so weird.
did you get out? Did you get out with the other?
Oh shit.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
I completely forgot the door opens on the other side.
Oh.
Oh, are we going to the
I
business
really wish
district
we
or are we
had
just going to
that right
TC?
now.
We're going to the business district, which means we've got a whole nether train station to get through.
Yeah.
I like how we're so determined to do something pointless that we've now like broken so many systems in the game that we can get like a whole convoy of vehicles through. I was getting off at Tisa Spaceport where we changed lines to proceed to the business district. I'm right behind you now.
Nice.
And oh, that was so smooth. Perfect. Oh, I've got a passenger now.
Yeah, that'll happen. You're gonna get some hop-ons.
Okay, he was on the way.
There we go. Good. Almost there.
We're in the
Almost
business
there.
district.
Almost. Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that last?
Oh, it's wiggling. Yeah, I'm free. He's on top.
Even passenger. It just fits right through.
Wow, look at that. Now, at this point, Stick did mention to us that we could have just gone through Leavsden Station straight to the business district. But coming through Metro and Tisa is much more of an adventure, right? We lost a Nox in the process, sadly, but we were now on the final stretch and about to finally get our vehicles into the business district.
Down 2 Noxes.
The naked guy didn't get on the train.
Yes.
Yeah. We did science so we can say we're first. I'm just up the first set of stairs slightly.
Are the Hurston Elites back?
Here we go. This is mission accomplished. We've done the thing.
We've successfully done what we were going to do. Look at you, Katie. This is awesome.
Jesus.
There's a PTV.
What if the cars are still placed to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is impressive. Good work.
Now you have free reign to go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Honestly, the kill box I think is out by the beams.
If we ever do this again, we definitely should take over the sensation.
Yeah. Take out one platform, but hey, you know, it's the adventure.
It had taken several attempts and much experimentation, but we were finally driving into Hurston Tower. And at the request of the pilots among us, we'd be driving all the way to the Hurston Weapons Showroom.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that's what the problem is.
While Sony and our pilots shop for attritions, we'd be heading over to the training floor to visit Constantine Hurston. But en route, we'd suffer another casualty.
Taking damage every time I hit the steps. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, there it went.
A lot of damage that time, yeah.
Oh, I expected it to resist when I went through the door because it always did, and it didn't this time.
Let's go see Constantine Hurston. Do you wanna open the door? Oh, it's open.
Oh, hello, Constantine.
Yeah,
It's facing the wrong way. I like how in this shot I can see another PTV in the background.
No, my
We'd soon be heading back towards Tisa Spaceport though, and while our goals had been fulfilled, I did manage one thing that I felt worthy of showing, just in case someone else tries this in future. Wait, we have...
It is working.
We forced our way through. I don't know how, but we got through with... You can actually clear the station gates unassisted. Up ahead though, the guards were not impressed, and at customs I was fired upon continuously.
I'm here.
Yeah, they're just not very good though. So.
Through. Then... Ooh, I'm in capped. Oh my god.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
we're in.
I'd returned to see the remaining PTVs pushing on. Oh my god.
Oh, Sony! Oh,
Okay, that doesn't
So
make
you're
sense.
You are
fire.
on fire. So it is on fire.
Yeah, Sony. Yeah, Sony.
Get out.
Sony
Abandoned.
ditch.
Yeah!
we still got 2 PTVs in, did we?
No, one. We got one.
No, one.
Just one.
Yeah, no,
One
one
survived.
was destroyed.
The final PTV.
New deal, new deal.
Yeah, we're this.
Loaded into the Connie.
Connie
That big one.
Hammerhead. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
The Connie, you can park it in there.
Hammerhead. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
We have learned so much during this the past 2 days.
Cargo bay is closed.
Sometimes you start out to do one thing, but discoveries along the way, often accidental themselves, can set you on the path to something completely different. As Cyrus said earlier in the video, it represents scientific discovery, in the context of playing Star Citizen anyway. We personally love finding out these workarounds, and while we tested this method at the siege platforms of Orison, it was surrounded by a huge kill box. Area 18 seems a more promising direction to continue our investigations, so we'll be back soon with more. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and especially our amazing patrons, without whom none of the videos on the channel would even be possible. Thank you all for your very generous support, and in this video I would especially like to thank Mammoth for You, Matt0550 and One Punch Down, who all recently became backers over on Patreon. Thank you for your support and generosity. Patrons like you are to thank for the videos we make on the channel, especially videos like today at a longer running length. All I can say is thank you. IAE is soon to be upon us, and we'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.